guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Elaina. Привет! I'm your Russian-American makeup and beauty addict. I usually do reviews and tutorials of affordable makeup from Walmart, drugstore, various websites. I'll test it in my face and I'll pass the savings to you guys. So in this video, I'm testing another BH Cosmetics palette that I got in my recent haul. And this is the most interesting one, Blueberry Muffin. And this is the one been recommended by many of my friends. Right up my alley, beautiful color story. So I'm going to be doing this kind of a very complex look. I don't know how I got here, but I did. So if you guys are interested to see how I did this and how this performs the swatches, a little tutorial, then keep on watching. Don't forget to subscribe and ring notification bell so YouTube notifies you of every new video upload. I upload 3 times a week on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and also go live every Monday. So follow me on Instagram, Twitter, the links are down in the description box, as well as my Patreon group. So like, subscribe, follow, and let's get right into this. So before I start with the video, I have a couple of announcements. I have a few birthdays from my Patreon group. 3 of my patrons just had birthdays. One have a birthday today. Happy birthday to Lucy O'Neill. So Lucy's birthday on April 23rd. I'm filming April 23rd. So technically happy birthday now, although this video comes out on Monday, which is not her birthday, but anyway, it's very complicated. So Lucy's birthday on 23rd, then happy birthday Eve. Eve's birthday on April 26th, so that's more appropriate and it's gonna be on time. So happy birthday Eve. Thank you so much for supporting and being in my Patreon group. And also Rebecca's birthday on April 28th. And Rebecca is my drag queen friend. She loves Drag Race too. So happy birthday, Rebecca. Congratulations to for your birthday, right? Can you say that? Anyway, so Rebecca is coming up birthday. So happy birthday, girls, Eve, Lucy, and Rebecca. Love you, girls, and thank you for being my patrons. So I got this palette in my recent haul. The whole video is going to be linked up here somewhere. I'm gonna put up a card. So if you guys are interested, I'm doing another look there by, I think I used brushes there too, and that was Smitten in Switzerland. That palette was incredible, so I could not wait to get my hands on this. And this was the most interesting to me because the blues, the purples, it's so beautiful. I'm going to run the swatches here. I don't like to do live swatches because I think swatches don't mean anything, honestly, because it matters how it goes on your base, on your eyeballs. And I did the swatches on the dry skin actually this time, because I'll tell you every time if I use concealer first. I've been using primer like concealer first, just to see how well it applies and sticks to the skin. But with this one, I decided to go on my bare skin because BH tend to be so pigmented and so creamy. I was wondering how I was gonna do. So you can see the receipts right here or here, whatever. I'm gonna put that video. So it comes out incredible. Swatch is great even on dry skin. So yeah, so let's do this quick tutorial. Oh yeah, I didn't mention it was $18. You can always get some kind of discount code. I think I did Google something, you know, there's always something you can use. So very good bargain. BH Cosmetics, inexpensive and the quality, like how do they do that? Kind of like Beauty Bay, you know, Beauty Bay palettes are incredible and they're inexpensive. So I think I like this even better than Beauty Bay, maybe, dare I say that? So the only thing I have problems with it, if I could pick on something, that there's no blend out shade. Like there's light pink, so you could use it with this, like this burgundy, you know, and stuff. But when you're using purples, which I used today, I had to dip into a Smitten in Switzerland for the light shade, because this looks light, but it's so pigmented. It's like it's hard to fade it out. So, I mean, it's not a big deal, but it's hard to blend it without another palette. That's not the only thing, but other than that, it's like great. So let's get into my bare face and the tutorial on one eyeball. This eyeball was done. I mean, the usual. Let's get into it. So I'm going to start this with black actually, because I want to do this halo eye, but full cut crease at the same time with a graphic liner. I wanted to put everything but the kitchen sink in there, in the kitchen sink, right? So this palette truly inspired me because I love blues and purples, and it's like full of blues and purples and silvers and whites. I love it. Alright, Baker's Dozen. It looks like a little bit of glittery particles in black. So I'm gonna go with that, and on the gesso brush 230. I'm using a lot of small brushes here because there's a lot of small lines. So just sketching, pressing the eyeshadow in, going above my crease right away, because that's where most of the eyeshadow is gonna be above. I'm going to cut the crease quite high because I want the shimmers to stand out. I'm just taking a clean brush. It was clean before, believe me. I did this already, so I just cleaned it off on a towel a little bit. So this is just a Morphe JS12 brush. It has a nice small tip, just to blend out the black a little bit. And then I'm gonna go with the purple over. And hopefully we're gonna get the same shape on both sides. Blends very easy, just like the first palette I tried, the Smitten Switzerland. This one is like, wow. Well, all my friends love Blueberry Muffin, so I have to trust them. So I'm taking the same brush because I have two gesso sets, thanks to Anne-Marie. Thank you for sending me another one. That's 230 as well. I'm going into the So Good, and this is literally so good. Such a beautiful purple. 50% on the black, 50% off. So we have purple stand out. Very pigmented, so I have to be careful so I don't get harsh lines, but it blends so easy that it's kind of hard to get harsh lines with this palette. Even if I tried, I can't get them. So now I'm actually going to dip the same brush I smudged the colors with into the Cheat Day. It's a lighter purple. Beautiful, beautiful purple tones. These are all my favorites. They're so pretty. Again, one blends over the other, and this looks quite light, but it's so pigmented. Sometimes those light purples like that, they come out powdery, and you put them on and you can see them. But this one, you can literally, you can see it definitely. So we'll need a lighter color to blend. So that's the only thing, there is no lighter color to blend. So I'm gonna cheat and use Smitten Switzerland. Using the same brush, I'm just gonna dunk this brush into Snow Cap. And then we're gonna go through all the colors again and make them brighter and more pigmented, so every single color stands out. So now I want to highlight the brow bone. I'm gonna go with Sugared, because this is the most blinding color in this palette, and that's what I want. We are extra on this channel, every time, all the time. If you're here for a neutral, natural, everyday look for the basic B, you're in the wrong place. I'm gonna spray it with a little bit of Primark setting spray, because actually it's not setting spray, it's primer water. I find it's water. This water works so well to make the shimmer stick. It's very glittery color, beautiful. So I'll clean this off with micellar water. I'm trying to make the match, and I'm not 100% sure of the matching, but oh well, I'm gonna pose with one eyeball anyway. So I'm going to prime with color-based primer from Beauty Creations, the white one, because I have it and I want everything to stand out, and why not? Just using flat brush. I'm using the big brush because I just want to spread the color, the product, and then I'm gonna use small brush just to make the line a little neater. I'm going to use smaller brush from Paint Kit with a face paint, so just to make the line a little neater. So now I'm gonna go to the halo eye part. So I'm taking a small flat brush, a Spectrum A16, and I want to go for shimmers first. I'm going to build the halo with shimmers, and then I'm going to put mattes on the corners, pretty much black and some purple. We'll see. Anyway, so this is a stud muffin. I'm trying to go through as many colors as I can. I'm gonna go mostly through all the purples, clearly because I'm into purple. So I'm leaving a little bit of negative space. I didn't know what I was gonna do with it, so I ended up with putting a white liner, but I didn't know what I was gonna do, so I'm just gonna go in the same order. Usually I would probably put the liner on first, but that's what I did in this eye, so I'm gonna do the same thing here, just to make sure. So now I'm gonna dip the same brush into Tempting, and that's the color you're gonna go like, wow, this is so freaking amazing. Oh, look at that blue. This blue is crazy, just crazy good. This looks like a liquid glitter eyeshadow without the glitter eyeshadow. Unbelievable. Oof. Clean this up a little bit in a towel, and I'm gonna go into Hot and Fresh. I almost went back to this white, but I want to use silver just because I haven't used it yet. Oh, look at that silver. Oh my god. PH Cosmetics are really up in their game with every single palette. That is amazing, amazing. So I'm just gonna blend all of these colors through. So we got nice transition between the blue and the silver and so on. And then we're gonna add matte black on the outer corner, inner corner. So I'm popping a little black here in the inner corner. And this is a brush, just a pencil, tiny pencil brush. I got this from BoxyCharm a while ago. That's, I think it's a Luxy Lavish actually. I'm going back to the Baker's Dozen, and we're gonna put this outer corner. It's a very decent black. I don't think it's the blackest black, but it's very nice. So I'm just gonna start putting it in the low lash line immediately, because now I know what I did in the other eye, so you can just go on with it immediately. Now I'm taking the same brush I used for the purple. I'm gonna go back into this darker purple, blend this with black. So now we're getting this picture. So there's gonna be white line above. So now at this point I'm gonna be able to tell if my eyes matching or not. So if they don't match, maybe I'll be able to fix it with a white line. We are the crafty queens here. We're gonna do everything possible to make it work. And use this bigger brush to the lighter purple. We're just gonna intensify all of the colors. Look how easy this blends. I'm not even putting much effort into it. It just blends itself, literally. I'm so excited to try more BH Cosmetics now, because both palettes are tried so far. It's like excellent. Okay, so I played a little bit of Beauty Creations gel liner off camera. And the reason I use gel liner, because it's kind of easier to make mistakes and fix them. Because this line was way higher, and I asked my husband's opinion. His humble opinion, he looked at both eyeballs, he said yes, this one's high. It's always good to have him sit across the camera on the other side. He's like, no, fix it. And I fixed it. So now I'm gonna use actual water-activated liner and emphasize the white to make it a little brighter. And I'm gonna use the Midas Cosmetics palette. I like this palette. This water-activated liner is probably some of the best. I mean, I don't have a lot, but I like this a lot. So I'm gonna use smaller brush, and this brush came actually from Face Paint set. It's very, very, very teeny, teeny, tiny. It's easy to work with. So I finished this line mostly off camera because there was a little bit of a struggle to make the match, and my eyeballs don't match. That's a big deal. So I now want to draw this second line, and this is going to be a biatch because make the match is literally impossible. So we're going to make them look like sisters, not twins. Maybe distant relatives. So let's hope for the best and hold my fingers crossed. Or maybe I shouldn't hold my fingers crossed while I'm doing eyeliner. Oh my god, I'm so nervous. I think I can work with this. Make it a little thicker and it will work. Okay, I think the more or less they look the same. So now I'm gonna do a low lash line, pretty much same as the shimmers on top. So I'm gonna go into the dark blue, the stud Muffin. The names are always kind of weird too. This one is tempting, the blue one. That's my favorite shimmer here. And of course silver in the middle. I'm gonna clean this off. I'm not cleaning it on my pants, I'm cleaning it on a towel. I have towel on my lap. And this is that same towel goes on top of my makeup table. So cat can sit on it and not get himself dirty. I just use the clean side of the towel. Long story, but I always think about my baby. So my baby Shane stays clean and happy and doesn't eat makeup. Alright, so now we can deepen it up with the black. And I'm going to do my waterline off camera because nobody wants to see me dig into my eyeballs. So I'm gonna put black in the inner outer corner as Beauty Bay. And I'm gonna use LA Girl, and this is the color Mermaid Blue after. And the silver in the middle, I'm gonna use the Urban Decay, this one. So let me do this and I'll be back. We're gonna look at this both eyes and see if they match-ish. Okay, so the eye look is finished. Put some eyelashes from Amazon. I'm gonna try to remember. One came off. I'm gonna try to remember to link these lashes or in the description box because they're amazing. I mean, they're very cheap. Some of them are a little bit different than the others. Like, you know, the shapes could be slightly different, so I trimmed them with the manicure scissors just a little bit. But other than that, I love these lashes. So let me do my face and fix up all this stuff here. And we're gonna arrive to this, as usual, very dramatic look. And you know, when I start doing this, I always like, let me just review the palette and we'll do something similar, just a halo eye, and then I'm gonna go like difficult. And I keep doing it and wonder, like, why Elaina, why did you go so complicated? What happened here? The usual happened here. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay, we have arrived. So this is the eyeballs. Zoom you in so you can see better. These are the eyes. Let me move my bangs. My bangs are getting out of control. My roots are grown. I need to color my roots. That's why my hair is up. Because the roots, yeah, they need to go like tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. So yeah, I'm really living for this, and it's a great palette, just like the first one. Incredible. The blending so easy, everything's incredibly easy to do with it. And the shimmers are stunning. I did not put any glitter at all. Like, it's nothing but the shimmers on palette. So this is it. That's the final look. What do you guys think? I mean, I love this palette. Clearly, you could tell from the very beginning I started to use it. And I know everybody loves this palette. Everybody out of my friends, they all recommended me to get this. So Daniela was the last straw, and that's it. I decided to get it. So the color story is right up my alley. The blues, the purples, the shimmers are incredible. I highly recommend, as usual. BH Cosmetics is becoming one of my favorites from not liking it. It's kind of like with Colourpop. I got one Colourpop palette that I hated, and I was like, I don't like Colourpop. And now I got a couple of palettes, a few palettes, that's great. So now I'm into Colourpop. So the same thing with BH Cosmetics. I got one, and there was something, I don't remember what it was, but it was not great. And this is incredible, so highly recommend, very inexpensive, 18 bucks for the 16 eyeshadows. There's always some kind of promotion code, just look it up, Google it. I got some kind of discount when I made my order. So yeah, if you guys are interested, I'm gonna try to find the best links with my affiliate codes down in the description box, so check it out. So this is the end of the video. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. I upload 3 times a week on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and also go live every Monday. Don't forget to ring notification bell so YouTube notifies you of every new video upload. Also, follow me on Instagram, Twitter. The links are down in the description box. Comment and like this video if you enjoyed it. Give this video a big thumbs up. Huge thank you to all my patrons. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for your support. If you guys are interested in my Patreon group, the link is down in the description box as well. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!